jump cycle. Then we'll make him raise kind of. Raise him a little bit more. Now it's time for erasing. You should use these. You get a little bit, a really little bit of sticky tack. Pull a piece off about this big. Stick it onto the side of this. Then you get a few bricks. So it looks like this. You can stick them behind him, behind your figure. Squish your figure on. Make sure he is aligned with the bricks. Just like that. But before you do that, I almost forgot. You can insert your camera, take a masking photo, set the camera back to end. Yes, that did not work. We'll just copy it, paste it, delete this. There we have our masking frame before the scene begins. Now we can get a thin piece, put it on. Take our photo, take off our thin piece, put this back on, take our photo, take this away, put our figure not quite attached to the ground, take a photo, and as he goes to the ground, you gotta push him forwards and put his hands down. Forward some more, hands back some more. Forwards a little bit more, hands back a little bit more. Photo, hands back a tiny bit. Forwards a tiny bit. Hands forwards a tiny bit. Backwards a tiny bit. Photo. And then we just slowly level out the hands and the body. now to erase. I want to select our masking photo, which was the nothing. Done. Pick the correct size. And it's as easy as that. You go to the next photo. Yeah, that was kind of terrible. Zoom in some more. There we go. Easy as that. Next photo. Easy as that. Let's repeat this with all the photos. And we're done. Let's see what it looks like. There we go. Just slow it down a little more. Probably gonna need to speed it up.
And you take a photo, which it's this remote camera shutter isn't working. There we go. And then you raise one leg up and you take one more photo. Then what you'll do is you push one arm back, or if you don't want to use the arms, which I am doing right now, you always push the opposite arm forwards with the opposite leg. And see how it's in the balance between the bricks? That is their second photo. I meant third photo. Next, you're going to push the Lego guy forwards, so he's on one leg, and you put the arms back to the idle position, and you take one more photo. And then the last step, you put the arms in even more, and you put that last leg forwards, and you've done one step. If you repeat this with the other side in the same way, you will have a perfect walking motion. And here's where you can change the speed of how your frames are played. This is at 8 frames per second right now, so you'll see it is a bit choppy. And if you speed this up to 30, which is going to be extremely fast, it's really fast. I usually use 15 frames per second.
Maybe about this big. And the floating begins. Floating, you basically just animate your guy upward, and then you can make him float. And the animating, you just put the putty on his back and simply stick him on the wall. Voila! you have a floating minifigure. Now, I'm just going to make a stupid animation in the meantime, okay? Here we go. This is going to be terrible. Yay. Okay, that was extremely fast. I hate how it's 30 by default, but it's super easy to fix. And our figure is flying. And now, Micah, you won't have any more trouble with your stop motion. Run cycle. Alright, for the run cycle, start at idle. I'll focus on the guy first. Take a photo, or somehow to. Then we will move our foot and the opposite hand forwards. I hate moving hands, I really do. It's such a hassle. And we lean him forwards a little bit, so it should look like that. Then we move his hands out extra far. And I have no clue where he was, which was a mistake. Right, where was he? Was he here? Alright, he's here. Should look like this. Take our photo. And you want to make him step one ahead. Have his back leg up as high as you can get it. And put your arms back to halfway. And then foot down. Hands almost in idle. Should look like that. And if you're going to take another step, you always skip the middle. Just like that. And you put your hands up again. So it should look like the opposite of this one. This and this. Just lean him back a tiny bit. Just like that. Take your photo. I'll make him stop after this next step. Just see where he was. Right here was he. He was here. Alright, so he was here, I think. Okay. Now we've done that. We make him step 2 frames, 2 studs again. Just like that. And then we make him step on the next frame with his leg all the way back up. Hands back to middle. And this should look like your run cycle. Perfect. Just gonna slow it down a little bit more. Perfect. That's what your running should look like. A clean, smooth run.